declare before you all that my whole life, whether it be long or short, shall be devoted to your service and to the service of our great imperial family to which we all belong.
1970, somewhere on the perimeter highway outside of Winnipeg, two little kids standing with their parents on the side of the road waiting for the royal motorcade to pass. She was sitting on the far side. Prince Philip gave her a nudge, and she turned and gave one of those royal waves. So that's what a queen looks like. It's funny how memory works. As the ancient ritual engines cranked to life these past few days, the first time most of us had witnessed it, the woman with the hats and the handbags who rode in the car that day, who waved all those waves and accepted all those bouquets, disappeared amid the pomp and circumstance, while the institution, that is the British monarchy, did its best to convince the world that it will carry on. Elizabeth wasn't born to be queen, but even before the abdication changed her life, she was a child icon for a global power in the depths of the Depression. How many dusty shelves in Canada contain a long-forgotten copy of the Princess Elizabeth gift book? She was a teenager in wartime, broadcasting to the children forced to leave their homes for safety. By then, she knew her destiny, just not how soon it would come to pass. When she ascended the throne, it was as the sovereign of a restless empire in decline, of a nation still rebuilding after the war, the turbulent 60s just beyond the horizon. The world changed before the role changed. The royals who came before her didn't owe their subjects much of anything other than to be. She missed the cultural memo that mourning had become performative, that it was about teddy bears and florid public demonstrations of grief. It certainly wasn't like that when her father died, or when Winston Churchill died, or when so many died during the Blitz. In her last years, she competed with fictional versions of herself. Claire Foy and Helen Mirren and Olivia Colman had some fun with Paddington Bear while trying to evolve into a living oxymoron, a modern queen. But on Elizabeth's watch, we got to know her at least a bit as a daughter and mother and grandmother, doing the duty thrust upon her with dignity and grace as she was that hot summer day on the prairies. Flawed, like all of us, but on the job, the impossible job of being the living embodiment of nation and church and people until the day before she died.